2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation with Greg Anthony and Clark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Sacramento. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Williams is out there with Kobe. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Durant. And it's off from three-point range.
And the one thing you can typically count on from Roy Hibbert is great rim protection. Last year, he dipped a little, down to 1.5 blocks a game from over 2 the year before, but shooters still had to account for him every time they drove to the rim.
Now Payne, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Payne kicks to Ibaka. And Hibbert with the block. Dishes to Young. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Lakers on D. Well, getting back to Hibbert, last year was a down one for him in a few areas. He put up his lowest points per game average since his rookie year. Clark, his minutes in general were way down.
Yeah, and I think he may be at a bit of a crossroads in his career right now. A couple of years ago, signed a big contract. He's got the talent, and he's got the desire. I think it's just a matter of him having the confidence that will lead to consistency.
Payne with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Now here's Bryant. It's a three-point game, and that one's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Williams, that's good.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage was the worst of his career. He just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team. And it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
Here is Ibaka, following the score by Lou Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kobe against Durant. The dish to Payne. Takes a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guys, you know Kobe Bryant. Words can't describe what he's meant to his can do, that's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
Here is Durant, following the score by Lou Williams. Here's Roberson, and again Oklahoma City with the triple. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there, able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside Durant, down low, puts it up from 12, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Payne's got 5 points so far. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Hibbert. It's Young on the wing, stolen by Durant. There's the pass to Payne. Back to Durant. Lets it go from 11, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Bryant, and Cantor pulls it down.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Offensive rebound. Ibaka, no good. That would have tied it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Williams, that's good.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Payne. He has 5. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers on D. Payne dishes to Ibaka. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Hibbert. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's right around 13 points a night, 11 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Spark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Ibaka with the screen on Russell. Ibaka outside. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Russell. Second chance shot, and there's the call on Durant. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter, and it's Waiters in for Roberson. The Lakers also with a sub. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Nick Young. Here's Kobe. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Good. And it's 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Payne. He has 5. And Ibaka slams it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Torrek Black comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Allen subbed in for Bryant. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
The Lakers in the lead. Out to the wing. Bass passes to Clarkson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Payne can't hit.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Allen, that's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Oklahoma City shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Payne. Here's McGarry. Let's now take this time to run down the rookies with the highest rate of steals in the season's second half. 5th is D'Angelo Russell.
His steal rate the second half of the season shows that he's figuring out the league, so they'd better learn to look out for him.
Well, the game's slowing down for him, and that's what you see happen with young players as they get more comfortable, and with that comes confidence.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 7. Allen outside. Black in the post. McGarry on him. And that one's good. Black's got his first basket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
There's the screen. Pass to Waiters. Plenty of space. Will not go. This is off the front iron. LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. That pushes it to double digits. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Waiters. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Good.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Now here's Payne. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Shot's good by Waiters.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
It's tipped. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Bass kicks to Clarkson. Again, the Lakers.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for Russell. And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Morrow, no good.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
The Thunder shooting around 46% at this point. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. It's stolen. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Waiters up top, defended by Allen. Waiters against Allen, and it's blocked. Here's Bass. Again, Los Angeles.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it.
And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Julius Randle, Lewis Williams out there with Thompson. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Young, and it's the small forward. And stolen by Hibbert. And it's Young at the elbow. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Cantor with a screen on Young. Durant kept alive. And Cantor throws it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Lakers leading by 11. Out to Thompson. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And Roberson kicks to Payne. The 11-footer can't hit, and the Lakers going the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time, and in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Payne. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Randall. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thunder trailing by 13. Payne kicks to Durant. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Now the feed to Cantor, 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. Gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
And that one's good. And that's now 9 points for Serge Ibaka.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And the Lakers making a change here. Sacre's checked in. They get a hand on it. Russell dishes to Randall. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
To the inside. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Young. And the jumper off target to finish the break. They're trailing by 15. Durant, the pass to Payne. Back to Durant. A rebound by Young.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Here's Roberson. Here's Durant. Count that one. Durant's got 11 points.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Sacre. The shot no good. Excellent D from Cantor. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe comes in for Williams. Here's Roberson. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Cantor kicks to Payne. Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kobe with the ball. Stolen by Durant. Now here's Payne. He has 7. He feeds it to Durant. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
For the Thunder, McGarry comes in for Cantor. And it's Waiters in for Payne. And the Lakers also making a switch. Allen's checked in. And so here is Oklahoma City, down by 15. They double him with Russell. Outside Durant, wide open. And that one's good. Durant's got 13 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Bryant dishes to Bass. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 15.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a screen. Kicks it to Waiters. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Roberson. To the middle, here's McGarry. And that one is hammered home.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in this game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
Here's Clarkson, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Clarkson's got 9 points. Thunder trailing by 14. Morrow the pass to McGarry. It's Durant on the wing. Pocket 6 to the paint. Sinks it. And the shot from McGarry. McGarry's got 4 this quarter.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Here's Black. He's got 6. Here's Clarkson. Offline with his 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the basket by Morrow.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Durant kicks to Waiters. Picked away. Now the Lakers on the break. Kobe with the ball. Allen dishes to Clarkson. Adams against Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Morrow, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Allen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Some changes for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Tarek Black. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Kobe. The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Allen for 3, and that one's good. Allen's got 11 points.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
It's Durant with the drive, and Hibbert with the block. 1:31 left now here in the second. Here's Allen, and again it's the Lakers.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Here's McGarry. 5 points in the game, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
1:15 left in the first half. Here's Adams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lakers leading by 23. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, Los Angeles.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific. So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
It was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. I mean, he's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
McGarry with the steal. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
One shot.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
And that one's good. Durant.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
High post shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Waiters up top. It's deflected. They retain possession. 2 on the clock, and he gets the jumper to drop. Waiters got 16 points.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 17. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, tell us how your approach changes when you've got teammates moving the ball and helping to create scoring opportunities for you.
Well, it makes it very easy for me. I just have to run the lane, look for opportunities to score the ball, and, you know, it's the game's very simple.
Kobe, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the games. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11-3 run. Big-time offense for them was the theme, and at the end of quarter one, they were up by 16. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers. They look.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Payne, and it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Robertson. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Left side, Bryant.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
There's a good screen. Here's Ibaka, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Ibaka hits both of them. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable Clark 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Goes back up. They get it again. Lakers leading by 16. Fires from 18. Again, the Lakers.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Payne passes to Durant. He kicks it to Cantor. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
To the inside, and Robertson kicks to Ibaka. Again, Ibaka missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Robertson. He's got 6. Feeds it to Payne. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Thunder trailing by 18.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. For Kobe, that was him moving into the third spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Third in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a ton of shots to rack up points.
Russell, he's checked in for Bryant.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now Payne, he has 7 and stolen by Hibbert.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass, had no idea where the defender was.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he can't hit the second.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Dishes to Cantor. Over to the wing. Ibaka outside. Hits the jumper in space. Ibaka's got 17.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Williams dishes to Hibbert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And 12 points for Roy Hibbert.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close. Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Young. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Williams. Payne with it. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Takes it off the glass. Durant's got 27.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the shot is good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Lakers leading by 22 from about 19 feet. And there's another one for the Lakers. And here's Payne. Outside Durant. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. Young with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Randall passes to Hibbert. Here's Russell. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now the dish to Durant. 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Hibbert, and again it's the Lakers.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Payne kicks to Ibaka. Here's Cantor. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. No coverage that time. And that's 31 points for Kevin Durant.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Waiters, he's checked in for Durant. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ibaka dishes to Robertson. And Young comes over to help. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's now go to a collection of the league's most clutch long-range shooters. Since All-Star, these are the best small forwards in basketball at the art of the three-point shot. Well, you look at Young. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you'd better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with them. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Thunder have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Roberson. Here's Payne. The teardrop falls in. Payne's got 12 in the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Bass. Averaging about 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Oklahoma City shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's McGarry. He's guarded by Bass. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Thompson inside the line. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Here's Allen, and there's another one for the Lakers.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim. You should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
Adams, the pass to Morrow. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Morrow's got 6.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Sacre, and he banks in the layup.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Payne kicks to Waiters. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. The Thunder have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Tries from 10. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Bass. Bass has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Thunder shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Payne kicks to Waiters. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here, but he stays with it. And here's Morrow outside, and he gets it to go. Morrow's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bryant against Waiters. Here's Bass, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The free throw drops for Bass. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Got a piece of it. Got it off in time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lakers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. So the Lakers 5 right now. We got Robert Sacre. Brown out there with Bryant. Then it's Allen. And it's Black in at the 4. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now here is Augustine. He dishes it to Collison. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
Augustine against Brown. Sacre with the block. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Thompson with the bucket.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
The Thunder shooting straight 49% from the field.
You know, on the topic of Nick Collison shooting, last season was his only real setback. Only shot 42% after having a career 54% shooting percentage. But he's up slightly in most other categories, especially the ones based on hustle and effort.
And when you talk about Nick Collison, every team needs someone like him. He's focused, unselfish. He's that hard-nosed big with just enough skill to bite you when you forget about it.
And Greg, how about DJ Augustine on the roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Collison, the pass to Eustace. There's a good screen. But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Brown. And that's 19 points for Allen.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
So back to DJ Augustine. It's the middle of last year, and he and Jennings are practically splitting time at the point. Then Jennings goes down with an Achilles injury, and it looks like Augustine will take over full-time duty. Nope, the Pistons trade Augustine to Oklahoma City for Reggie Jackson.
Here's Brown. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. Eustace passes to Collison. Morrow dishes to Adams. The Lakers with the rebound.
You know, one thing about the Augustine-Jackson trade last year, it didn't help either the Thunder or the Pistons make the playoffs. It's just so hard to integrate a new player into your system that far into the season, especially when that player is a point guard. So a wild ride for Augustine.
It's Brown with the drive, and again it's the Lakers.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Fires from 18. Augustine, no luck.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Nobody near Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 23 points for Ray Allen.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Collison. Pass to Morrow. Back to Collison. Oklahoma City moving it around. They grab their own miss.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And Augustine kicks to Morrow. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Young comes in for Tariq Black, and it's Russell in for Allen. From deep, Morrow, and that one's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And here's Los Angeles. Young. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
A nice shot by Collison. The Lakers controlling the game. Thompson outside. Now the pass to Young. It's hauled in by Adams.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Augustine. Collison with a screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Augustine, no luck. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Collison with a screen on Russell. Sacre with the block.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Thompson. Morrow with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Augustine with it. He's picked up by Russell. To the wing on the left. Passes it to Adams. Ball's knocked loose. Teardrop shot. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Morrow. Augustine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And the call will be against Robert Sacre. Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. Ryan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Waiters dishes to Augustine. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bryant's shot is off.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
The Lakers controlling the game. Goes up on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Oklahoma City shooting 40% in the 4th. Augustine against Russell. Singler passes to Eustis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Young again, Los Angeles.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Augustine. Sacre with the block. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Here's Adams. 6 to shoot. Down low. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Augustine, no luck.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Sacre kicks to Kobe. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Russell dishes to Bryant. Soft touch off the glass. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Augustine against Russell. Augustine passes to Adams. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
And the shot hits 30 points for Kobe Bryant.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And then Waiters with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Tries again, Sacre, and he gets it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bryant comes with the double team. The feed to Waiters. Hustle against Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Singler for 3, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple. So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
On its way from Young for 2, gets to the corner and buries it. Young's got 12 points in just the second half. Oklahoma City has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And in this era of unparalleled parity, it takes a lot to sweep an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Thunder.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Roy Hibbert. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And Augustine kicks to Singler. They set the pick. He feeds it to Waiters. Out to the right wing. Dishes to Singler. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Waiters. The layup off target.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Thompson misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Roy Hibbert.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.